How dare you, baby girl, try and tell us we can't comment? Of course I'm gonna comment. You put your thing out in a public forum. That means you're available to chat to. Little black book, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what? I didn't really want to do this video, but I want to do this video. You get me? I want to do this video, yeah? Because I am tired of watching these YouTube couples. You know what I mean? I've always said, listen, the moment you put your relationship on blast on social media, we are entitled to comment. How dare you, baby girl, try and tell us we can't comment? Of course I'm going to comment. You put your thing out in a public forum. That means you're available to chat to. That means your relationship is available to be scrutinized. Don't get vexed at me. Don't get vexed at other people who are now talking in your relationship, because you decided you put it on social media, not us. You decided to put it on public. You get me? Don't shoot, man. Okay? Cool. So I'm talking about death to the YouTube couples, yeah? When you're doing these YouTube pranks, I don't get it. How many times are you gonna prank a girl? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Do you get me? These pranks are shallow, and these pranks are childish. 2, there's only so many times you can prank somebody before this gets irritating. 3, like, I don't even have a 3. All I know is that I could see that they were not gonna work for very long. Yeah, I've seen other ones where, like, yo, are you mad? You telling me you can't see the camera? You telling me you don't know there's a camera? You telling me that there's no? You telling me that you're not sure that after you two are YouTubers, there's no camera around the place when he tries to hit you something sideways? Are you losing the plot, mate? Have you lost the marbles? Are we stupid? Are we gullible enough to believe that? Nah, G. So when you're trying to make bread, because the thing is you're making bread over fake things, and really truly, I'm not really feeling it. So when I say death to couples, I mean death to those type of couples. Stop making them dumbass pranks, man. Anyway, man, and stop making them dumbass videos where you say I broke up. You ain't broken up, man. You're still together, man. I'm not lying. If you put your social media relationship, if you put your relationship on social media on YouTube, listen, know that we are going to be invested. When we watch you, we spend time. Time is money. If I put my money into something, I want to see it work. I want to see a return on it. My return is watching you guys and you guys flourishing. If you guys don't flourish and then you try to say that we can't talk about relationship, I'm going to be vexed. I've invested in you. You can't tell me what to do with trainers I've bought. You can't tell me what to do with something I've bought. I've bought into your tube, your channel. Into your YouTube channel. You can't now tell me, oh, we're not gonna tell you. You can't tell us to comment or whatever, or you don't like what we say. You gonna like what we gonna say, and you gonna agree with what we just said, because we the consensus. We are the larger majority. Get me? Boom. If you don't correct the situation, we're gonna assume. Look, a lot of times these YouTubers will have a situation going on. Like for instance, Dana and Ahmed. Now, you didn't address the rumours. The rumours that were going around was that he cheated. Address it. Just say he never cheated. That's not what it was. It's something else. Then we can go, okay, it's something else. And we can move on to the next one. But if you don't address it, my G, you don't address that issue, the fact that we're saying that it's cheating, and then you got people in the comments saying, she never said that. Well, she didn't say it not. So we're going to assume. We're going to assume certain things. So if you don't correct us, we're going to assume. Don't get vexed when we assume when you put out your relationship on the tube. It don't make sense, fam. You put your things on the tube, we are watching it, we're going to comment. That's what YouTube's about. You get me? Don't get angry at us. Get angry at yourself. You played yourself, darling. Anytime you put yourself on this tube, right? Or you can put yourself on social media, your relationship, right? You instantly become relationship goals. Instantly. You become instant relationship goals. And me as a YouTuber right now, as people are watching me, I'm a role model for people. You cannot deny that. In fact, you can't even agree or disagree. You have to accept it. It's given upon you straight as well. As soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Girl, you know your love is true. Anyway, listen. So as soon as you put your relationship on the TL, as soon as you put it on social media, on the tube, we gonna have something to say. Okay? We gonna have something to say. And you gonna instantly beat our relationship goals. Now when you break up, the whole world has ended for a lot of us. Just to let you know, our world has ended because our world was in your world. We put our world in your world. You get me? So when your relationship don't work, you've bust up my world. You've made my world unstable. Okay? So I need y'all to get back together. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. That kind of thing there. If you are going to break up, please be careful how you speak about the other person when you break up. This is not the time. Come on, Joe. This is not the time to now start back bashing, man. Start hitting, man. Start flowing with, man. Start disrespecting your guy or your girl, ex-girl, who you were in a relationship with. You were just in a relationship with them. How you barring them? It's a bit like the whole Terror and Nikita situation. You know, finishing, man. Final Mortal Kombat finishing. But you were with him. So you can't now turn around and start flying kicking, man, with verbal insults and tearing man's image down when you're with him. Like, you're just as bad. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a reveal. You revealed yourself. You expose yourself. You get me? And before you talk about a breakup, let me tell you something. Look, when you break up, you damn well owe us an explanation. Yes, you do. You owe us a video, a good video, explaining what the frick happened, what went wrong. I need point, evidence, explanation to explain how this has gone wrong. Okay? Because you're our relationship goals. You are now our pinnacle and models. Okay? So if you done break up, we need explanations. We need receipts, darling. Okay? Player, we need receipts before you see a girl cheating. We need receipts up in here before you say that. You gotta tell us that, because we're now invested in you. You owe it to your fans. And listen, last thing is this. Y'all put so much on social media. You put so much on the tube. You put so much information out there. But you ain't gotta do all that. But if you do all that, be prepared for what people are gonna say. Be prepared for what people are gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know, don't show too much of your relationship on the gram, on the Insta. Don't show too much on the Twitter. You know what I mean? Don't show too much on the tube, because you will become a standard. And when that standard crumbles, we are going to be sad. You get me? So listen, Little Black Book, you know what time it is. We don't want no drama. Listen, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe to Ting, man. I already know what time it is.